Hi, my name is Rena Patel, and I'm the author of Here We Stand, a fantasy novel about deception and how we portray ourselves to other people. This book explores the idea of how people present themselves to one another, and at its core hinges on the question, do you truly know the person you love? I first thought of the idea of this book after listening to a song called Me and the Devil by the Fratellis, and it sounded like the soundtrack to a start of an adventure, about someone who lived a life of sin and found hope and love in a person, only to die before experiencing it. And I realized I'd heard that story before in the Greek myth of Orpheus and his wife Eurydice. That story has been reimagined dozens of times, but I read one version where as Eurydice is following Orpheus back to the land of the living, she doesn't recognize him. And that fascinated me because I saw that moment as a question. Do we truly know the person we love? Because everyone has a different perspective on an event, even two people who are as emotionally connected as the Orpheus and Eurydice in our story. I wanted to take that story that we've heard from Orpheus's perspective and tell Eurydice's side as well. And I wanted that to include parts of my own heritage. Arya is a South Asian character, and a lot of the culture I grew up with is imbued in her. In this book, you'll meet the protagonists, Alex and Arya, two old acquaintances who seemingly run into each other by chance in New York City, each with their own ambitions, navigating what they want for themselves versus what they want for each other. And one of them just so happens to be damned to hell. This book does the same for my readers and shows that there can be fantasy books out there for adults, and there can be books where someone who looks like me can be the hero. But at the end of the day, I also hope that my book is entertaining and insightful and lingers around in your mind for a little while after you've read the last page. You'll love this book if you're into mystery, romance, action, and characters who aren't exactly what they seem. My name is Rena Patel, and I'm the author of Here We Stand, a fantasy novel about deception and how we portray ourselves to other people.